So I found this position in one of the tactics things, which I was making a video on, and one of the things I didn't really like about the Queen's Gambit, which so many people have seen and like has brought so many people to chess, is like I think it just doesn't really illustrate the beauty of chess. It doesn't go that deep into the chess, but I found this position, and I didn't really understand it until I looked at it with the computer. But if you're white to move in this position, what is the move here? And I didn't really understand it. But the essence of this is that these two pieces and the king's placement totally dominate the queen. Like, I think typically you would consider, I would rather be black here probably, because I have a chance, if I can get at the white king, I have a chance to maybe fork and pick up one of the pieces and then easily win. But it turns out in this position, the queen is just totally trapped, because it has nowhere to go after you play rook a8. The queen is under attack, and basically any square it moves to is a problem. You think even like, oh, this square looks safe. That there's no direct attack on the queen, but the problem is like you basically just take the pawn, and if the queen takes, you get skewered. So now you go back, and yeah, you just attack the queen again. Because if queen takes, then you have the skewer this way. If you move here, that's not safe. If you move here, you get the rook skewered this way. If you move here, you get the pin. If you move here, you get the rook skewer this way. If you move here, the pawn takes. If you move here, the rook takes. If you move here, you attack with the bishop. The queen has no other squares, so the queen has to take, and you get skewered this way. So the queen is just totally, like any square the queen can move to, the queen is just totally dead in this position. And it requires all these tactics based on the king's placement on a white square. If the king were on any of these dark squares, like none of this would be true. And it's just like amazing to me that you get a game that comes down to this sort of position, and you're like, oh, I got a queen. The rook and the bishop are 8 points. The queen is 9, and black is effectively up a pawn as well. But you're just totally lost. There is no solution to this problem. You cannot escape anywhere. And I just think that's pretty amazing.